Hi, my name's Kelly, and for the past 3 years I've been working as a healthcare assistant with the elderly.
And I'm Rose Castle. I'm a retired midwife. I worked in the NHS for 41 years, the first 7 of that as a registered nurse, and the remainder as a midwife. With such confusion and different views on the issues of life, we can become confused, and what's right and what's wrong can become blurred. Therefore, we need to be aware of the issues surrounding life and the responsibilities that we have towards it. Working in the field of midwifery, it's become evident that the issues surrounding abortion have developed over the years. Awareness and education have developed, and with this comes leniency towards the issue. Is a child ever a mistake or an accident? Doesn't a baby deserve the right to live, regardless of what the parents, medical profession, or people might think their situation is? Maybe you have been involved with or know someone who's been involved with this issue. When facing such life-changing circumstances, we can become confused, and our beliefs can sometimes be challenged. When does life begin? Who has the right to say when life ends? The question is, who has the right to influence life?
I work with the elderly on a day-to-day basis, and I see different views on how people should be treated. Some people believe they are a drain on resources and this money could be spent elsewhere. Should you always have the same rights even at old age? We can apply this to all age groups. Should we choose when we die, or should someone choose for us? These are massive issues that we have to deal with. How do we know what opinions to have and what choices we need to make? So what does the Bible say about these areas? In Job 1:21, it says, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised." Job went through some unimaginable pain. In the blink of an eye, he lost everything: his family, his possessions, and his livelihood. But Job believed that God, who is Lord over all, gives life and takes life in his own timing. We need to trust that God is in control of our lives, regardless of our circumstances. And regardless of how bad things are, we know that God is in control.
And in Jeremiah 1 verse 5, it says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations." Just as God knew Jeremiah before he was born, he knows every single one of us before we were born. And before we were even conceived, he's got a plan and a purpose planned out for each one of us. So no one is worthless. All life is important. We were created by God. Whether we're young or we're old, we're important to him. In Ephesians 2 verse 10, we're reminded that we are the workmanship of God. We all go through things that might not be our fault, or we might appear not to have any control over. You are not alone. You do not have to go it alone. There are always alternative solutions. Talk to someone. There's professional help available. And of course, there is your church family. Life is no lottery, accident, or mistake. God affirms the value of every human life. You're valuable in the sight of the one who made us.